Hi, I'm Hailie, and I'm on the coffee team here at Fellow. Today, I'm going to show you how to dial in your grind with Fellow's Opus 2 Conical Burr Grinder and Espresso Series 1. Dialing in is about finding the grind size that gives you the best presentation of flavor from your coffee. Grind size is one of the biggest factors in how your shot behaves. It affects how water flows through the coffee and how much flavor gets extracted. If your grind is off, your shot will be too. The good news is, once you know what to look for, it's easy to adjust and improve from there. One quick note about roast date. If you're using beans that were roasted 1 to 3 days-ish ago, it's likely going to be too fresh, probably will pull tasting kind of aggressive. So you want to let your beans rest approximately 4-5-ish days before you pull your shot of espresso, depending on the roast style of your coffee. Today, we'll be using Sightglass's Owl's Howl, their go-to espresso, and I'm really excited to pull it with you today. We'll be using Opus 2 to get dialed in. We designed Opus 2 to be a perfect companion grinder for Espresso Series 1, and you can use it for all of the brewing methods as well. Start by running a small amount of coffee through the grinder. This clears out any leftover grounds so you're working fresh. We call this purging the grinder. For the best results, grind right before you pull your shot or brew. Coffee loses flavor quickly after grinding. Inside the lid, you'll find a visual guide to help you start in the right grind range for your brew method. To begin dialing in, start in the middle of your grinder's espresso range, then adjust from there. On Opus 2, recommended range for espresso is anywhere between the 0 and the 2 setting. So let's start things off with the 1 setting. Remember, every coffee is different. Find a starting point, and then refine from there based on how your shot pulls. We're using the single wall basket for dialing in. Your ground should be fine enough to provide enough resistance for the water coming from Series 1. We recommend 200 microns, or fine enough to hold your fingerprint. Remember to keep your puck prep consistent so you're only adjusting one variable at a time. We'll use the default espresso profile on Series 1 for medium roast to dial in, and then we'll just use the brew key since we're not building a milk drink just yet. The first thing to look at is how your shot flows. Most shots will fall somewhere between 25 and 35 seconds depending on the coffee. We're dialing in Owl's Howl, so we're expecting a shot time around 30 seconds. If you have shot feedback turned on your Series 1, you'll get feedback whether you should grind finer or coarser, depending on how fast your shot pulled. You should also taste your shot to know what's happening. A balanced shot will taste smooth with present sweetness and a bit of clarity. If something feels or tastes off, your grind size is usually the first thing to adjust. Let's get into over extraction and under extraction. If your grind is too fine, your shot will pull slowly, might never form a single stream, or might not even flow at all. This is an over extracted shot. Over extracted espresso can taste bitter, drying, or hollow. To fix this, adjust your grind slightly coarser so water can flow more easily. With Opus 2's stepless dial, small adjustments can make a big difference. Start with a small change, then test again. Now, under extraction. If your grind is too coarse, your shot will pull too quickly. The flow will start too quickly and the single stream might form immediately. You'll know when your shot is too fast. It'll just look pretty chaotic. This is an under-extracted shot. Under-extracted espresso can taste sour, thin, maybe can be perceived as salty, or lack sweetness. To fix this, adjust your grind slightly finer to increase resistance so the water spends more time extracting flavor. Again, make small adjustments and retest. And now for the fun part. Let's talk about an evenly extracted shot. Your shot should start as dribbles, then form multiple streams, and then collect into one single stream. It shouldn't rush out too fast and shouldn't struggle to leave the portafilter. This shot here is exactly what an evenly extracted shot should look like. An evenly extracted espresso shot will taste balanced with sweetness, clarity, and a smooth finish. Once you're here, you did it. You're dialed in, and you don't need to adjust your grind setting any further for this coffee. You've created a baseline, and you can always make micro adjustments later on. Now you know how to dial in your grind. Remember, every time you try a new coffee, or if it's been some time since you've pulled your last shot, you'll want to adjust your grind setting again for optimal results. Opus 2 is built to move easily between brew methods. So once you understand how grind size affects your coffee, you can apply it to anything you brew. Remember to keep experimenting, but stay consistent and only change one variable at a time.